Hello and welcome to another episode of the MTG Arena Run. We're now going to be continuing our foray into the Izzet Spellweaving deck. And we're going to see if we can really take this one all the way. Right now we're tied for our best performance, 3 wins, but we might be able to get some more. Also, I would like to note that especially if you haven't seen the previous video, that some of these wins are debatable as to whether I actually earned them. Anyway, so we're gonna proceed as is. We're gonna continue to see how the Izzet Spellweaving deck fares. But right now I'm thinking that the direction that that this one should go should be more of a tempo deck. As much as I like being able to cast a lot of spells responding 1 for 1, the card draw here isn't the best. See, this is our best card draw spell right now. Pull from tomorrow, and this one's really late game. So we're not gonna keep this hand. We can dig for action, but we don't have much action ourselves. Probably gonna mulligan this because I only have 2 really playable cards. Okay, this is better. We got Essence Scatter. Yeah, we got a 1-2-3 play. This one's a bit tricky. I'll keep the land. I really want another blue source, but I can't just risk not getting a source at all. So, opponent knows what he wants to get. So, depending on what our opponent does, if our opponent's quite aggressive, I am going to cycle the Hieroglyphic Illumination. So far, opponent's tank deep in the tank as well. Okay, opponent's green-white. Green-white dinosaurs. We definitely have to counter our next play. Yeah, we're going to cycle now. We need to get another blue land. Okay. Actually, I will accept the Supreme Will. Fortunately, I can't play this one because I have to leave up Essence Scatter. Opponent's definitely gonna cast something. Sailor of Means. Well, I can play Highland Lake anyway. Sure, let's let it resolve. Ooh, Hour of Devastation. Okay. Now I'm gonna play our Highland Lake, so we can leave ourselves Essence Scatter into cancel. If we get another land, we can clear this board as is. Another Drover. Yeah, we have to. Yeah, we're gonna counter this one. Opponent's gonna go for big mana. Surprise! He didn't attack. See. He must be holding up something. Can't do anything about it, so we just end the turn. We at least have cancel and Supreme Will. Third Drover of the Mighty. Okay, let's say I let it resolve. Opponent has 5 mana. We could burn our Supreme Will to dig for... Yeah, burn our Supreme Will, dig for a land. For a land. Not the land I was looking for. Have to take it though. Yeah, no got Bloodwater entity, but yeah, we're gonna wait it out a bit. At least we're still holding up cancel. What's our opponent like to cast? Sakama? Ooh, opponent's actually into multiple colors. Well, at least we have ourselves a game. I'm actually surprised our opponent hasn't started attacking. I'm trying to think, what flash creature could we possibly have? Regal, Caracal. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna let it resolve. Okay, let's tokens resolve. I'm gonna probably take 1 damage from Sailor. Yeah, it's about time. I'm surprised he hasn't attacked with it earlier. And now we're gonna devastate the board. And if we draw 1 more mana, we can cast the Arc Extinction. Ironically, another thing we can do is we can just Bloodwater Entity into Hour of Devastation again. Scarab God. Okay, yeah, our shields were kind of down, but let's see. Actually, we have some outs. Yeah, we'll Bloodwater Entity, then we can do a Magma Spray combo. Okay, just end the turn. Yeah. There's no left. In fact, okay, I'm gonna set up Hour of Devastation. In fact, if he just attacks with Scarab God, I can set up a Magma Spray block. Enter. And if he decides to buy back his Regal Caracal, besides your buybacks Regal Caracal, I can also do a Magma Spray, attack for 3, then Hour of Devastation. Scarab God is really painful. Thankfully, I still have Magma Spray. Okay, Ryan's gonna buy that back. He's buying back Sailor if means. Let that resolve. Got 1 mana up. Okay. I'll take 5. So right now we have outs. We can at least clear this part of our opponent's board. At least we're safe on that end. And we get to hit back for 3 damage. At least we're gonna be somewhat in control.
I'll kill you for that.
So let's enter into combat. Yep, it's not gonna survive, but I kinda knew that going in. So we kinda wiped the board. I'll be annoyed if our opponent ends up having another Scarab God. Because I'm shields down gonna cancel. That's 1 Scarab God down. I should have a play at this point. Good news is this guy doesn't attack me, so let's Star of Extinction. Let's see, he has 2 black mana sources, 2 green sources, 1 red source. This is probably the only time I'm going to be able to cast Star of Extinction. And at least we sealed off the red mana. Gone for the white. But it's possible we could still lose. We have barely any defense now that we just wiped the board back and forth. Let's see. Does nothing. Okay, we'll let it stay. Take the damage for now. I really need an answer. So I'm gonna hold back. I'm gonna see if he casts a spell. If he casts, I counter. Okay, no blocks. Go for to take one more hit. Kind of good though. Okay. End turn, block, pull for tomorrow, leave up, cancel. Okay. So this is getting quite tight. Let's see, 6/6. We can block for a tree. Okay. That. Thankfully, pulled from tomorrow isn't instant. Let's see. Draw a card, then discard a card. Okay. So. Block. Let's cast. X equals 3. Draw a tree, discard 1. We will keep the Cryptic Serpent even because it can match. Let's see. I'm gonna discard the negate. Then I'm going to draw a card, discard the land. Okay, so I've survived. Just one life. I should probably have kept the negate. Yeah. Yeah, I should have kept the negate. Well, it's not incentivized to attack. And at least we have shields up. Okay, let's not attack just yet. I'm gonna wait for him to cast, because we can just swing in with the Enigma Drake up on the sky. My concern right now is removal. Okay, let's not. So I was actually tempted. Okay, combat. We have to. Actually, I'm gonna charge him with both because our opponent's incentivized to block. Yep. And that's it. End the turn. We might be able to get at least one more win unless our opponent has removal. Yep. We made it. Whew. 4 wins, 1 loss. And no one can argue that I did not earn this win. So 500 gold. We made back our investment. Let's see if we can squeeze in another win. I'd be happy even if I lost the next 2, but let's not jinx. Okay, maybe it's too late. I've already jinxed myself. We'll see. Opponent's mulliganed. At least here we have a riddle form, so we can scry in our worst case scenario. I'll keep this. We have a 1-2 play at least. Opponent's down to card 2. He's keeping 1 on top, I presume. Opening on green, we're gonna open on blue. Option to opt. The flip side is I can choose to leave opt if he doesn't cast anything. Yeah. So I'm gonna cast riddle form. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use opt to make for my first attack. Leave up Enigma Drake. Oh, opponent's stuck. Perfect. Let's opt. Take action, get ourselves a 3/3 Sphinx. We do want as much mana as possible. I'm actually gonna keep the desert because I can cycle it at least. So at least we have a braid up. We also have cycling up. Stalls. So I guess that's 3 wins due to mana skew, I suppose. But we are 2 wins away from the coveted 7 wins. That's wow, that's double what we put in. So let's see. Maybe we might be able to make it. Okay. We have Essence Scatter and that's it. I like these 2 cards after that last game, but I don't like them in my opening hand. Oh my god. Really thinking, what's gonna... yuck, this is even worse. I guess it's my turn to... It's my turn to face the music. Okay, this is better, even though it's back-to-back Highland Lakes. I guess I do have another play. So, at least next turn Seeker of Insight. Then Highland Lake into Cycling. I was actually tempted not to keep the Seeker, but yes, that's a good thing I did. Though, actually based on this, we are facing down a mono... We're definitely facing down a mono white deck. That's my guess anyway. Normally, I can't think of any deck that has another color aside from white that wants to run down this spot. Especially when we're doing this in Night of Grace. Though it is plausible for opponent to have a little black as well. So at least we're staving this off. So next turn Highland Lake Cycle or Highland Lake Braid. There, at least we have choices. See what our opponent does. It'd be really nice if our opponent is one of the rare players that actually has enchantments. Okay, opponent does have some black. Nice thing also is that we can cast Secret Insight. Yep, that's not what I was looking for. Okay, so we definitely have to kill the Knight of Grace. And we definitely want to cast Seeker. So, combat. Attackers. Okay, he's not attacking, so okay. We're gonna create the Knight of Grace. At least Bloodwater Entity can buy that back, so we're gonna draw a card. Censor. Okay, can discard the desert. Yeah. It's got better. So we'll play Bloodwater Entity and Censor. Actually no, let's hold on to the Braid and take action. So we know the turn after this our opponent is gonna get 3/3 knights. So let's just end the turn here. I suppose I could cycle the Censor, it's not that great. Our opponent doesn't seem to be playing a typical weenie deck. It's also possible opponent's stuck. Oh no, he's not. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends at the turn 5 Lyra, so we do want to hold up Censor. Yep, I'm shields down on that. Ariel is gonna do a huge number and I have no way to remove it. Question, if I'm just gonna cycle the Censor now. Draw the Braid. At least it gives me a chance to draw something in the next turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop with this. Okay, Hieroglyphic Illumination. Suppose that's a thing. So yeah, just end the turn for now. Actually, I probably should just attack with this. So all the knights are gonna go boom. Or could just activate this. He's probably just gonna swing though. All this damage on the board. Okay, let that resolve. That's going to die. He still has that mana up. So let's see what he sends. Sends in the entire team. Okay, so first I'm gonna cast a break. Target this. So we get a prowess trigger. Opponent can still kill the Bloodwater entity. So let's assume we only have Seeker of Insight to block with. Right now, yeah, he can. He had the chance. He could have just tapped this. They would still be attacking. Okay, so let's block. Okay, these will go back. So I'm just gonna block the 4/2. Yeah, so I'm gonna be down to 6. That's really horrible. Another thing I could do is I could just cycle the Hieroglyphic Illumination, then Seeker of Insight. If you're thinking of using Ariel, that was a while ago when the Benelish Marshal was still hasn't died yet. Oh, it's still a knight. Wait a minute, it's tap. Tap X target, untap knights you control. Oh wait, it's still is. Okay, so he's gonna destroy it. Yeah, I used my timeout. Okay, let's just cycle this. Yeah, we're gonna probably lose this game anyway. Yep. Oh! Wait. He only tapped 3 knights? This might be interesting. I'm still gonna take a lot of damage, but... Let's see. Oh, he targeted it. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I still lost. Yep. Pseudo concession. That was shields down on that one. And our opponent can choose to show off if he wants, but well, it's okay. He can have his fun. Yeah. It's actually working for us. Yeah, we did mulligan a bit, but we had a few outs. We had some early plays. Our opponent's plays are much better. So we got. So this is it. The next time we lose, that's the end of this. That's gonna be the end of this run. And it is a very good run. So I wonder what could have been with the tree runs if my opponent did have those 3 runs. Okay. Bunch of card draw, but at least we got some early plays, and we are able to cast all our cards for the most part. So we're gonna keep this one. No need to rush the opt. Opponent, yeah. I didn't see if our opponent kept the top or bottom. Doesn't matter. He's gonna shuffle away with Evolving Wilds. So. Yep. Highland Lake, enter tap. Next turn, you're gonna play a land, Polycycle. Okay. Opponent's probably a control deck of sorts too. Sun's champion. No, can't do anything about that. Could wait for him to tap though. Let's just keep drawing in. Another punch at least. So we're gonna need double red soon. Okay, let's just. Now here comes the interesting question. Opponent. I could just delay it, but he's just going to cast it again. It does get us one card deeper. Yeah. Let's just go one card deeper. And if he has a counter spell, that's okay too. Okay, got ourselves a counter spell. Yes, it's not ideal, but I'll take it. Let's see. I'm gonna hold up the puncturing blow. Yeah, just end it for now. So we have options. What I'm really scared of is opposing Lyra. So at least we can upgrade into a Braid and Op or a Braid and Sensor. So I guess we're gonna do the Braid plan. Hopefully we'll be able to do an Braid and Sensor. Not ideal that our opponent gets to cast again. He's gonna drop the Trigger Force. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, we'll let that resolve. Painted Priest. Yeah, now we censored that one. So, I did hold it up for a reason, and it's better to at least annoy him. Okay. Got our 5 mana, but nothing real to do with it. So we can just wait for our opponent to eternalize the Sunscorched champion. What's that? He is holding up counter mana. So I'm gonna just gonna cast a Hieroglyphic Illumination. Can't counter that, so okay, he's now up on life. Okay, let's opt our way out of this. Ooh, okay, we're gonna keep that on top. Actually, we're gonna draw into that. We have some time, so I'm gonna play Highland Lake. Opponent could have counter spells, but let's see. Opponent has multiples. No, I need to leave up Essence Scatter in case he casts something. Actually, no. Even if he casts something nasty, I should be able to Starve Extinction anyway. Yeah, this is Puncturing Blow at first. Possible our opponent is playing white-blue. Embalm / Eternalize. It's a token deck. Our opponent doesn't seem to be playing any sort of so I'm gonna just cast the Magma Rot. Give myself a blocker. Give him something to think about. At least, and we're still holding up Fiery Cannonade and Essence Scatter. So our opponent's probably gonna run these guys out, hopefully, unless he has something very big in hand. I actually wish he does have something big in hand at this point. That's not a counter spell. Okay, opponent is tapping for Embalm. He is trying to see if he has trying to say he has the counter. draw. So I'm gonna attack with Magmaroth. I can. If our opponent... Oh, our opponent's not double blocking. Okay. So we're gonna play the Labyrinth Guardian. So we're gonna... What you're gonna do now is actually try to encourage our opponent to build up his board a little bit. Secret Insight... If I cast that, I'll still have mana for Essence Scatter. Okay, let's cast that. Shame I won't be able to draw a card off it, but... we do need to start getting some sort of a card draw at this point. At the very least, we need to start dissing lands. Turn right there. Opponent doesn't seem to be playing any counter strategy. More of a token strategy, not counter strategy. So we're definitely going to be taking 4 from here. We're going to lose our entire board once I cast this. So we're basically just trying to incentivize our opponent to... Okay. Yeah, let's counter that. Hope our main goal right now is to make our opponent bomb all his creatures before I wipe him out with Star of Extinction. So I'm gonna hold that up. So the trick we can do is these two. Fiery Cannonade anyway, basically these guys will die. Depending on how our opponent blocks. Okay. I'll actually accept that. Basically, that means... This is this. These will trade. And... Okay. I'm gonna Seeker of Insight first. Let's discard the mountain. I'm gonna cast Lab. I'm gonna Embalm the Lab. At least that way we don't die to chip damage. So we're able to clear out a good amount of the board. Opponent's gonna Vizier the Magmaroth. It's okay. So we're at the Magmaroth disadvantage. But we do have a... here's an interesting trick. I should Okay, let's say I attack. Our opponent hasn't shown any evidence that he has a counter spell at all. In fact... So we could end up just trading these guys. Yeah, we're gonna attack. Probably might have a Supreme Will, so... Let's see, cast 2. I need to hold up 3 mana, so... 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So just gonna draw 3 cards. So at the very least, we get the trade even if I lose the... Okay, he did have to cancel. So... There's that. We'll let that resolve. So I don't get to draw cards, but we do get to trade Magmaroths. Okay, I'm just gonna tap Seeker of Insight now. Guess Spell Swindle that we're not gonna be able to cast. You can just discard it. So our opponent is slightly out of gas too. He does have cancels. And I have to give it props to our opponent. He's held on for the longest part. Okay, now Okay, it's gonna be a life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Let's just start. Wait. Only if you've cast. Okay, so I can still respond. Okay, cast. Let's take out the meandering river. Oh, that's not how the timing works. But we did wipe the board. And our opponent is digging. That's important. And, yep. Okay. Now we gotta cast Riddle Form. Now we also have to start digging. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's enough. So we're gonna start scratch. God. Okay, basically that just converts our mana. Scry away. Yeah, let's keep the cancel. So it's not much, but it is defense, because our opponent has a significant advantage. So we're playing a counterspell war. Magma spray. Yeah, let's keep that. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's end the turn. Let's try to keep our advantage. We don't need to dump our lands anymore. Sacred Cat. Yeah, we'll let it resolve. In fact, if he wants to equip it, he can. Yep. So perfect. We got our Magma Spray play. So we're going to try. Yep, scry 2 cards away. Yeah, probably should play another land at this point. Hour of Devastation. Okay, we'll hold on to that. So we'll get our 3/3 Sphinx. And our opponent doesn't get to an... here's the sad thing. I can't activate Riddle Form if I'm casting Hour of Devastation. This is going to be a very slow victory. This is going to be a very slow victory and a very slow defeat. So, at least trying our way. Okay, this might be it. An Enigma Drake will win it for us. Let's scatter. Yep, we had the cancel. Let's make sure we still cancel our... and we get the free attack as well. So we even get the free strike. So our opponent... This is actually interesting. I entered this game thinking that the only good strategy for blue-red is control strategy. But it turns out control strategy is possible also. Let's savor this moment for a while. We're at 6 wins. We have 1 chance to do a 7 sweep. Well, it's not going to be there are 2 losses. But it might be our first run to 7. So, whatever happens, this is definitely our last game. Man. That previous game was a long one. If you do play a control strategy, you're really dependent on the red sweepers. So, you're looking at Hour of Devastation, you're looking at... okay, Star of Extinction is a bit on the... I think 5 is the sweet spot for damage. Yes, there's a Hama itself. But okay, this is not good. red source, and the only other place of great is the mulligan. Okay, our opponent mulligans 2. This is better. At least we have Riddle Form. Riddle Form into... Okay, Riddle Form into Pull from Tomorrow at least. We'll keep this. So, Highland Lake into Highland Lake turn 1. Opponent's thinking... Okay, yeah, let's keep the land. We want to at least be able to play Pull from Tomorrow for X equals 2. At least draw 2 cards, discard a card. Our opponent might have the opt if he's still looking at his hand right now. So, definitely gonna Riddle for us. Give ourselves a play. Yep. Opponent should probably cast opt now. You did oh. Cycling. Okay, no wonder he was moving hard. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I think I also have the same card. Okay. Bloodwater entity that does nothing. Okay, I'm just gonna cast... Yeah, we have to cancel mana anyway. I'm gonna cast Field of Ruin. End the turn. If our opponent plays a non-basic, we nuke it. Okay, or at least we're gonna scry. Let's see what we get. Yeah, let's keep the Essence Scatter. I am in no rush at this point. So basically we're waiting to counter the first thing our opponent plays. But I think our opponent knows the same thing. So the difference is I can sculpt my hand. Yeah, it gives us cancel and Essence Scatter back. Okay. Yep. Should have been careful about that. Opponent's now also into 5 lands. Regal Caracal, that's an Essence. That's asking for an Essence Scatter. And we can bite back with Bloodwater Entity. Let's decline. Actually gonna keep it on top. I want to keep cancel mana up because I know I'm gonna cast Bloodwater and buy back Scatter. Not the greatest, but still 2/2. But at least I have a good amount of shields up. At least we have something to take out. Opponent is thinking about the mana he's casting. I have no idea what our opponent's casting. Treasure map. It's not worth it. Okay, I'm gonna let the treasure map resolve. I don't think that's worth canceling. In fact, I can just keep attacking for now. So first we're gonna Field of Ruin the Meandering River. Let's get ourselves a mountain. Yeah. We definitely need a second red source. Keep it careful, my mouse is a bit wonky. There you go. Well, it has more mana up too. Like, okay. Yep, we got our Magma Spray. Let's see. If I cast Pull, X equals 2. Okay, I'm gonna just wait. Let's just attack with the Bloodwater Entity. There's no need to rush these guys. Right now, our opponent is the one incentivized to respond. Opponent could just start trading for pressure, I guess. So it's important for us now is to hold up cancel. Opponent has some scry also. There's no need to pull just yet. We don't need to pull that trigger right now. Once it's 7 mana, he's the one that's incentivized to cast something. Okay, Cryptic Serpent. Oh yeah, we did not draw the Essence Scatter. But at least it's back in our deck. Yeah, let's keep him on top. It's gonna take a while before we get to actually cast him. Let's just start attacking away. Opponent's incentivized to respond. Probably an Excellence Binding or cast out. Excellence Binding this turn. Settle the Wreckage. I lose my attacking threat, but I get some land. No, that's not worth it. If the opponent has another cancel, so be it. At least we got them out of his hand. And I'm actually kind of okay trading the Settle for the Bloodwater. Yep, had the other cancel. So yeah, I'll just let it resolve. Let's decline. Let's let that resolve. We'll get ourselves another mountain. So now we are incentivized to... One's holding up a lot of cards. Counter spells? That Fiery Cannonade that doesn't do anything. Okay, if we cast, that's 6 mana. I don't want to waste a Cryptic Serpent. Yeah, this is really tough. Okay, he's gonna treasure me this way too. He's gonna get more card advantage than me over time. He's gonna get his land. He's gonna start. Not just yet. So it's really a question of what do I do? Let's scry to Trancing Melody. Another control spell, but it's inevitable that our opponent's gonna cast something big at the point. So we're gonna keep that. So yeah, just end the turn. It's gonna be a very long match, so even if we only played a few games, at least it's gonna be close to our 1 hour run. Our opponent's gonna start reloading his hand by sacking these treasures. Yep, have to let it resolve. So it's really a question of what big play can our opponent play. Right now, opponent is not doing anything. I'd settle for even an op just to activate Riddle Form. But right now, we're just sculpting. Both of us are trying to sculpt the perfect hand. Okay, we got Magmaroth. At least we can put. Gonna cast Magmaroth. It's gonna get countered. That's okay. If I can get those out of his hand, so much the better. Yep. I did not want to lose Cryptic Serpent. So not so much. Yeah, let's just end the turn there. Opponent's really the one incentive. Second sun. Yep, this is a problem. So this is our opponent's win condition. We basically have only a few turns to win, and he can draw his way to it. So I'm gonna scry first. I only need to counter the second one. Spell Swindle. Yep. Let's keep shield. Okay, let's keep some sort of shield. Opponent just needs to start digging. Okay, got a Spell Swindle. Let's end the turn. Opponent's incentivized to just start drawing into more cards. Problem is, we cast Spell Swindle, our opponent has a backup counter spell. That's how we lose. Can't really do anything about that one, can we? I just need to riddle form my way into as many counters as possible. So, playing the next few turns. Opponent is also playing up lands. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, what we're gonna do is actually we're gonna try to Spell Swindle this one. We need to ditch the counters from his hand. Because basically my next play is just a pull from tomorrow, activate Riddle Form. Okay, let's decline that. Alternately, what our opponent might be doing is that he is holding on to his counter spells because he knows he only needs to cast that one. So we just need to draw cards. Scry 1. Okay, we don't need another land. We need to draw ourselves into another cancel. Negate is okay, and negate's okay too. Enigma Drake, 2/4. Not gonna do much. Okay, let's see. 1, 2. Okay, guess I'm just gonna cap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least we get the beat down with Riddle Form. At least we get this thing into the graveyard. Yeah, we will take action. Discard the mountain. Play a mountain. I'm gonna go into combat first. Actually, what we can do is just discard the Entrancing Melody. Seal away. You know what? I'm perfectly fine. Because next turn I'm going to be aiming. Okay, seal that away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I need to discard the Entrancing Melody. So, opponent... We can counter into negate. So, our immediate goal is to not die to approach of the second sun. Censor, sure. Okay, first step we're going to cast Cryptic Serpent. We need to burn as many counters as our opponent has. In fact, I can afford our opponent to remove the Cryptic Serpent. He doesn't have it? Okay. Opponent's incentivized to respond. Away. Okay, yeah, sure, resolve. So let's stop. Okay, we have enough mana to cast all three. So we'll cast another entity. If that, I'm gonna buy back. I need to buy back the cancel. So, if in fact we have an alternate, we can. Okay, our opponent's side can cast out. He's gonna try to draw it. I think it's also because our opponent knows that we are willing to just let him seal away our stuff. Okay, he's got the approach. He's gonna cast approach. I'm gonna cast negate. Let's just cancel it first. Triggers prowess. It's a counter spell war. It's gonna be a... Okay, he's gonna cast Supreme Will. Okay, if I spend 3 mana, he has... It. Okay. I'm gonna resolve it. Oh, he's digging. He's not countering it. He's looking for another hard counter. I guess we survived the approach of the second sun. Until he draws another one. So, we definitely need to remain shields up. Can our Bloodwater entity chip in all the way? Nope. No need. We countered our way through it. And... yeah. Next shop is Enigma Drake. Probably should ditch these. If we're gonna... Ooh, he's going for an alternate plan of sorts. Yeah, I have no choice. I lose this... Okay, I lose the cancel that's coming in hand. That's okay. Still have a negate. I should have drawn it with Censor. That was a bad play. So I'm gonna cast Seeker of Insight. I'm gonna cast Seeker of Insight. I need to switch 2 lands. The slow. You're gonna be playing this the slow way. I made a mistake. I should have just ditched the Censor to draw the... I should have ditched the Censor to draw the cancel. Cancel is more important than Censor. So, next turn, gonna cast Enigma Drake. So we're doing this the slow way. But our opponent's incentivized to have something. So right now he's drawing now. Mega Form did a lot of work. Hour of Devastation. We could have a Settled the Wreckage, in which case... Okay, this is a scary thing. I'm going to negate. But if our opponent draws into an approach, I'm going to lose. Let's draw a card. Discard the Mindful. I'm going to discard the Fiery Cannonade. Okay. Going to cycle the Desert. 10, 11, 12. Gives ourselves another Enigma Drake. I'm actually going to just cast the Enigma Drake. Actually, I didn't have to. So it's now up to our opponent to draw. I'm so scared. If he draws Approach from the second sun, I'm gonna so wish. Woo! And claim our victory. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 wins. 4 of them deserved, but 7 wins nonetheless. This is probably the best and probably even the most exciting run for me so far. So, I'm gonna take a look at what we got. Okay,
if you still have a home, you should go there
promise.
now.
Okay, I'm gonna try out a desert deck when I have time. But that's it for our run with. That's it for our run with Izzet Spellweaving. It's a bit late right now. I'll come back with the post-mortem next time. I really need to think this through. I like the tempo idea, but all the games I've won, excluding the ones where my opponent got mana screwed, actually that's a thing. Having the tempo game punishes your opponents if they're in mana if they fall behind. Being able to do the control game, you can hold up, shields up, be able to take care of your opponent, and you aim for the win for there. I have a lot to think about, but anyway, that's it. I'll come back to that with the post-mortem. But for now, that's it for the Magic Arena run, and this has been quite a long run and a very successful run. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm probably gonna spoil this victory when I start posting it. I'm so excited. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much. Thank you for enjoying this run, and hope to see you guys next time.